Jay-Z's love child exposes Beyonce for banning and suing him. I don't think did I ever see a picture? Is this like actual like facts right here? You never know with these videos, man. We gonna see though. Appreciate all the love and support with you guys coming over. Shout out to all the good humans, man. Link is always in the description. Let's jump right into it.
That she met Jay-Z.
Yes.
And
wait, hold on. What they say?
That she met Jay-Z.
Yes.
And had intercourse with him. How old was she?
I would say I think she was about 16, 17, or 16, just turning 16 or 17.
Wait, Jay-Z did not know her as Wanda, she claims, stating that I didn't know when she
I was one of them.
Child, Jay-Z's alleged love child, Rymir Satterthwaite, is back. And this time, he's opening up more about why Jay-Z refuses to take a paternity test. Because it will prove that he hooked up with his mother, Wanda, when she was not yet of legal age. But you want to know what's even more interesting? Allegedly, Beyonce has been the one in Jay's ear insisting that he should not take the test.
Beyonce's thing came when a friend of mine who knew her, somebody in her camp, and she said something supposedly, this is all hearsay, about regarding saying Rymir needs to go away little boy, something to that effect. There was something out there.
And it's not just that, by the way. Apparently the family is also now being threatened because they won't let the DNA thing go.
And they said, don't be surprised if you see somebody show up at your doorstep.
Boy.
And 2 weeks later, somebody did.
Okay, guys. In an interview Rymir did with Liz Crokin, Rymir and his godmother, Dr. Lily Colley,
boy, they look alike. I know they say everybody got somebody that look like them, but boy, especially like the nose. Oh, man.
both maintained that Rymir is Jay-Z's biological son, like they have always said. Here's the thing, Rymir's mother Wanda hooked up with Jay-Z in 1992 at his aunt's apartment in Brooklyn, New York, after Jay picked her up in Philadelphia. Apparently, they used protection, but it failed. And other than a visit from him 2 weeks later, they never saw each other again, and Wanda had no idea how to contact Jay-Z. And Rymir claimed he was first told by his mother that she believed Jay-Z was his father when he was around 8 years old. Now, although his mom's live-in boyfriend Robert Graves was originally listed on the birth certificate, he was legally removed in 2011 after a DNA test proved he was not the father. Wow. She told Rymir that she had only been with Robert and Jay-Z, and if Robert was not the father, it only made sense that Jay-Z is the father. Back in 2011, Wanda even filed a civil lawsuit in New Jersey seeking child support from Jay, but that lawsuit was ultimately dismissed because it was filed in the wrong state and was never refiled, and Jay-Z's lawyer stated that Jay-Z was not an interested party with respect to the custody of Rymir. So for years, Rymir has been trying to get Jay-Z to agree to take a paternity test, in vain. And now we know why. It will prove that he committed a crime. This issue of Wanda's age is actually something that Wanda's godmother also noted when she said, "I got a call from his in-house lawyer and they were very helpful, and we thought we would resolve this privately." They even talked about Rymir's music talent and whether it was a good time to put him on his record label, but he had to finish high.
So there, I mean, with the whole like her being underage, there's no way, I'm just asking because I don't know, there's no way to force that DNA test? Or is it one of them things like he has enough money to make it not happen? Please comment below.
School, so I said no. Suddenly, different lawyers got involved and their attitude completely changed. I think they realized there was more at stake for Sean, given that Wanda was not of age. Now, in a recent interview, both Rymir and his godmother said they had been fighting in the courts in multiple states for years to get Jay-Z to take a paternity test, and they are also fighting to expose the corrupt legal system that they believe was rigged to prevent them from getting their fair due process. Again, this is something Rymir has said before when he claimed that Jay-Z has been using his wealth and power to avoid taking a paternity test, and he revealed that he was denied a fair hearing in court because of legal mistakes and malpractice. He's even gone after his own lawyers, accusing them of colluding with Jay-Z's legal team to help him get out of taking the test.
These judges, these lawyers, this fraud, collusion, who knows what it's for, money or friendships or whatever they got going on, but I can honestly say that we should never go in the courtroom feeling like we're already the and we did nothing wrong.
Rymir has also taken his battle to the Supreme Court in an attempt to unseal the case and force Jay to take a DNA test. Initially, the case was rejected by the Supreme Court because it did not have jurisdiction to reopen matters in the appeals court or to unseal records in the trial court. But it was then refiled by Rymir in the appellate division of New Jersey Superior Court. But the process was still frustrating.
I'm just asking everybody, all the judges or anybody who's working on the case to do what's right and do their job the correct way, even if you overlook something or didn't see something. Everybody makes mistakes, as I said before, but you know, it's time to actually do your job. And
I mean, Rymir has tried everything and even released a track called Stacks about how Jay-Z has allegedly been trying to stop him from making it in the music industry due to the controversial case. He even tried to do an ancestry test, but for some reason, that was also frustrating because they made the process hectic. And for those who think that this is only about money, Rymir specifically said that he did not want any money from Jay-Z and only wanted him to tell.
This is what I'll be talking about is as far as people having like connections and you know, again, why a lot of people don't come forward and say things is because they feel like no one's gonna believe them because they're gonna make them look crazy. I mean, if he's saying like, I don't want no money, I just, you know, but Jay-Z know how because this could really damage him. But then again, could it? Because it seemed like even though this stuff be coming out, nothing happens to people, right?
The truth. Previously, he said in an interview, he's supposed to be a positive role model for our community. He stands there screaming Black Lives Matter. Well, tell the truth and take responsibility. And if you say I'm not your son and nothing ever happened with my mom, then just take the test. If you are telling the truth, then why is your first answer whenever you're asked to take a paternity test, no? Also, I want a fair due process in court, regardless of who my father is or how rich he is. He also told the son, this is not me being petty or trying to start a feud or anything like that. I want to put my song out there to let the world know I'm still going up, regardless of what anyone says, and Jay-Z. I am coming for the music industry. If he said he's not my dad 1,000 times, wouldn't it be easier to just take the test? This has gone beyond a paternity test now. It's about more than that. In a recent interview, Rymir said again that he does not want money. He just wants validation and justice. But you know what? There are other things that Rymir and his godmother also wanted to make clear, or at least stress from previous interviews. One is that Jay-Z allegedly took Wanda across state lines when she was like 16 from Philadelphia to an apartment in Brooklyn, New York, where they had intercourse. 2, Jay-Z's lawyers lied in court when they claimed they misspoke. 3, Jay-Z has refuted the claims in court despite allegedly trying to settle them outside of court long ago. 4, Rymir said that someone tried to unalive him and was firing at him after he filed a civil lawsuit against Jay-Z, and that intimidation tactics have been used against them for years. 5, Dr. Lily believes that Beyonce played a key role from dissuading Jay-Z from acknowledging Rymir and settling the case. And 6, they also said that Beyonce and Jay-Z may have cruelly mocked Rymir in their music. Well, about the music, there was a time when Jay-Z sort of addressed the issue when he denied having other children on his song, Heard About Us, where he rapped Billie Jean in his prime. For the 1,000th time, the kid ain't mine. Regardless, the family has maintained that they will continue to fight to prove their truth, even if Beyonce continues to encourage Jay-Z not to take the paternity test.
But yeah, people were saying that she's a big part of the problems for him, and some of the things that she was doing, a woman would not, she would have some sort of role in what her husband does.
Child, we can only caution Rymir's family to be super careful, especially considering both Rymir and his godmother have already said that people pulled up on them. Plus, the way the stories have been resurfacing about Jay-Z and Beyonce, baby, they better be careful. I mean, just the other day, the story of someone like Kathy White resurfaced. You know, Jay-Z's mistress who died mysteriously the year Beyonce got pregnant with Blue, and she died shortly after doing an interview about her relationship with Jay-Z, and the same Liz Crokin is the one who was serving the tea. Allegedly, 2 weeks before she passed on, Kathy was contacted by a major tabloid that was investigating the Jay-Z connection. She gave them little information to go on, but according to one of the sources, following her conversation with the tabloid, she called Jay-Z and told him that she was going to go public with their affair for a price. Then about 48 hours later, after the announcement that Beyonce was pregnant with Jay-Z's baby, Kathy suddenly passed on under suspicious circumstances, and the cause of death was given as a brain aneurysm. But according to an NYPD detective, Kathy's cause of death was uncertain, and the detective said that they had the autopsy and toxicology reports done.
Wow. The fact that someone was shooting at him. Like, really think about that, man. I just feel like what would be so bad? Right? I just feel like he knows how damaging this would be for his career. And that's the reason why. But like I said, I'm just trying to figure out if these are the allegations, then they need to. That's how you know people are well connected, man. Because there's no way they better try to sneak a hair sample or something. Man. You know, Beyonce's like, don't let this happen. Do not let this happen. Because she knows, they all know. And it's like they going to take her down too. I mean, he was already talking to her when she was young. Beyonce. All right, you guys. Again, appreciate y'all coming over, man. It's so much stuff coming out, man. It's crazy. Crazy. All right. Peace out.